call to action. The point our advert is trying to make is trying to make for the audience to buy a product. So it's a football advert, so it's targeted towards football fans and everything. So the whole point is for them to purchase it. The example is so the response mechanism for our advert is again to make the audience want to buy the chocolate because it's football based and they're football lovers would want to buy the chocolate because they're associated with football. The call to action appeals to our target audience because the advert is yet again football. So people that watch football or even play football, for example, if an audience goes to a football game, they might want to buy a chocolate crunchy bar to show that they're playing football at the same time, so feel a part of the game.
The approach is that our main reason is to clearly promote the product. It's been in the market for quite a long time. People have just forgotten about it because of many new chocolate bars that have come out. For example, the
Marvelous Creations.
Yes, the Marvelous Creations. And we just want the audience to know that it's still out there. And we also want the audience to feel empathy because our player, I get tackled, and we have a shot to show how hard it was for the player because we had a crunch noise on top of the slide tackle itself, and this is shown by obviously 4 shots on the TV advert showing that the player got slide tackled, and it has a long replay of how the tackle was, and we have a voiceover of what a crunchy tackle to show that it was really a bad tackle. And the appeal is that we're trying to get we're trying to get across to our target audience that it's suitable for them because they are football fans and the advert is football themed, which is appealing to them as they are interested in football, so they will take their time to actually watch the advert.
The aims of our advert is to basically show the sound of the crunchy bar that symbolises when you get a slide tackle, when your bones crunch. It's the same sound as a crunchy bar when you bite into it. So example is when I'm myself slide tackles Ornob in the TV advert, Roman, another actor in our TV advert, he crunches the crunchy bar as a fan, so at the same time as I slide tackle Ornob. Explanation of how it meets the criteria. So it achieves and meets the aim as we chose it gets around to a wider audience, so it shows a different range of ages across that play football.
The key message of our advert is to show the sound of the crunchy bar when you bite into it, which symbolises a slide tackle in football to increase sales to a wider range audience. It also makes it get across to a wide range of the population because obviously the advert will be shown to a variety of countries that we want it to show to.
The technical analysis of the TV advert. So the technique we used during the advert was camera skills, different shots and techniques, so from long shots, close-up shots, and we also used the body camera, so it showed from the first person view.
Yeah.
So when Ornob is running with the ball, he has the body camera to show him from the first person, so he's looking down to the ball and straight in front of him, so it makes it more realistic. And it shows myself running towards him, so it shows you how footballers see in real games. The aim connotes that the product is connected with football, and the aim is to get more buyers for the chocolate bar and more promotion.
Technical analysis for the print advert 1. While we was creating these print posters, we decided to make the colour scheme throughout the whole posters the same and have the crunchy bar there. You can see this in our print advert with the same colours, and we have it relate to football. technical analysis of print advert 2. Just the same as print advert 1, we've used the same colours, the colour scheme throughout all of the print adverts. We've used it, the football theme, and that's it.
Okay, introduction, and you didn't just go like straight into it. And I think one improvement is you should like put the chocolate bar somewhere in the middle, not just straight at the end, because I don't know, people might get bored, or like not everyone likes football. So, like me, I'm not really a big fan of football. And I like how you use the shot and the slogan at the end. That is, it shows what the advert is about. And okay, this. I like the different colours because it's the same as the one in the chocolate bar. One improvement, you should make it clearer that this person is kicking that into the goal. Make it a bit clear, like
Kind of
make
odd.
it smaller. Yeah, it's hard to see it. I don't know, like put it there or something. Something like that. Okay, I just went back. And this one. Yeah, again you use the same colours for this one as you did in the other advert, which shows that it's from the same campaign. Is that the slogan? That is the slogan, okay. I think you should make the slogan the same as the one in the video, so it can be clear that it's from this, that print advert and the video is from the same campaign. Did you get it? Yeah, that's it. I like it.
Okay. It's like the sound effects, like you could hear the crowd cheering, and when it changes from first person view to third person, like you could hear the noise changes from the perspective.
With the sound effects thing, there was in the middle of it when you actually get tackled, you get a recording of Ramon eating the bar and the sound of the crunch. It fits really well with what you're trying to do.
Oh, and before that part, when I say, what a crunchy tackle, there's you don't hear the audience in the background, so what you could have done is maybe put it there and maybe made it a little quieter, so you could hear my voice still, but still have that sound effect in the background.
The print advert, I'm not sure if this is 1 or 2, but it clearly displays Cadbury's at the top, and it shows the same colours as Crunchy, so and they're bright, vibrant colours, so you're someone's going to be able to notice it as they're looking for it or something like that.
I like the arms that you gave the bar, so like, you can see it's obviously like a goalkeeper like, trying to save a ball, and it makes it stick out.
Yeah, this one's the same, like with the same colours, and the Just Crunch it in different colours according to the colour of the background, so like red with yellow, yellow with purple. It makes the title stand out a bit more.
What you could have done is put the Cadbury's logo in the same place, so it looks more like, official, but...
Yeah, I think some of the font as well is kind of like simple.
Yeah. It's good.
Alright, well I like the whole concept of football, and I like the ending bit, I can't lie, like when you like fell over and you went crunchy or whatever you said, but it was good to get.
I like the effect that you've caused and you've been running with the camera as if it's like your eyesight, like running with the camera. That's a really good effect because it makes it look more realistic and like the people are you. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, I like the music as well because it obviously goes with the whole football thing. Yeah. What?
Yeah. So it's really good, and I like how your whole concept comes together. Like it's about football, and it's just about football, and you've included the bar in that. So you've like made it all make sense. It's not just a random concept. Yeah. I'll go to your print adverts now if that's right. Yeah. Is it these two? Oh. I like how you've kept the concept of football in your print ad, and you've done the colours of the packaging. So that makes a lot of sense. And you've included the logo. Achieve your goal and get that crunch. Beautiful. Oh,
I like how you've used the crunchy as the goalkeeper. That's a good idea.
yeah.
I like that. Yeah, and it's the same as the other, like the print ad one. So it's like got that colour scheme. Yeah. Get past the first layer.
Doing that has made it quite humorous. Cadbury's Country with chocolate.
Yeah, you've
Crunchy.
added humour into it as well.
Oh my god. Cadbury's Crunchy, the chocolate that gets you snap through. Great.
It's good.
Really good. Yeah.
Well, I think that the advert has a very humorous approach to it, particularly in the parts where you was able to get like the point of view of you kicking the ball around. The other funny bit was where you'd fell over and you had someone say, "Oh, that crazy tackle," quite funny as well. You was able to use and make it the theme clear very well by your sound effects that you used and the green screen effect that you had used. I think the colour's quite good as well, and I think that actually you'd be able to potentially inspire a lot of people, your audience, to go and to go and buy the chocolate with the theme, particularly maybe footballers. Okay, I think that the print advert, again, there's a lot of bright colours. It has quite a, I don't know, still got that inspirational effect there. You've been able to keep the trend kind of similar. What I will say though is that you need to add a little bit more detail. Maybe the colours that you use should maybe be kind of similar to the ones you used in the TV advert, maybe even the green screen that you choose to use as well, because it might take a while for people to kind of understand or recognise where the advert's from. So just maybe something there to get the audience recognised. But yeah, I think overall your first print advert is very good. Your second advert, again, I think this is probably this is another humorous one, and I think that this would be clear for you to use with your TV advert because it's still got that humour side, like the way that you've got the Crunchy there, you know, Crunchy as a person, that kind of in the goal, and it kind of has a key message, which is to show that if you have a Crunchy bar, potentially you might be able to, you know, defend well in goal, which isn't necessarily true, but it might be inspiring. So yeah, I think you've done well.
How your slogan relates to your advert?
I think the way in which you've grabbed the audience's attention by using humour was quite a smart idea as well. Yes. And for your print advertisement, your first one, I like the colour scheme. It's really good. It matches the actual colour scheme of the chocolate bar as well. And the white background from the goal makes the chocolate bar pop out a bit more.
And I like how your print advert is very similar to your digital advert.
Well, I think for the font of it's just a slogan here at the bottom. You could have chose a different font to make it more, to grab the audience a bit more, because it just, the font is a bit basic. This one. That's this one. I like the silhouette you've used here, and you know, it relates to the
other
digital
print
advert,
advert.
the digital advert as well is really good. The fact that you've got the Crunchy bar actually positioned near the guy's feet.
And you can tell
That's
it's
really
all
good.
from the same campaign.
Yeah, it's really good.